The fifth Sunday in Ordinary Time, February 8th, 2026. We are still situated on the mountain, listening to the eloquent teaching of Jesus. Like Moses, he, the new Moses, is challenging us. Both last week he did with the Beatitudes, and now he continues. We are again told what we are and what we should be. How important that we pay very close attention. In the words of St. Paul, I ask you, is the teaching of Jesus persuasive? Or is it a message of spirit and power? They are words to be firmly planted in our lives as disciples of Jesus Christ, for they are filled with His Spirit and His power. How often we are impacted by significant events, such as the death of Pope Francis and the election of Pope Leo last year. Both events made a lasting impression on us, on our church, and the world. The political events capturing headlines today, which create fear, the escalation of the war on several fronts, or even the climate events of snow and frigid temperatures, become the topic of conversation for so many. They too occupy our thoughts and words as we gather today. But let's go back to the mountain sermon. Jesus does not speak of any grand event, but uses two small, simple, almost insignificant elements to make his message real. He does not ask us to do great things, but to be simple, humble, holy, and just in living our discipleship. What are the examples he uses to teach us? The first, he tells us, we are and are to be the salt of the earth. What? Our world is surrounded by salt water, and the residue salt is key to our existence. Sometimes we are disappointed when forced to observe a salt-free diet, for we miss it. But when necessary, it is for our health. We also know the preservative value of salt to protect, preserve, and in medicine to purify. We have used it on our icy sidewalks for protection this week. Tiny grains or briny solutions are most welcome and extremely useful. Apply it to your role as a disciple. This is what you are or are to be. The storms of these past weeks have been measured by temperature degrees, depth of inches of snow, speed of wind gusts, and the resulting downed power lines. The result, total paralysis. Darkness prevailed for those without generators. The storms and accompanying darkness make road travel perilous. One benefit, though, as people are trapped at home, is that they are forced to communicate with one another. But returning to St. Paul, The Spirit and power are real and are traits, the very DNA of true disciples. Salt and light do not exist for themselves, but are meant for a different reason. The former can enhance the flavor of our food. The latter allow us to be safe to see where we are going. We too are able to make life better or easier for others, especially through our witness to the Lord. These two gifts are present in us through God's grace, not just for ourselves, but to be the source of life for others. We are witnesses of our loving God, making Him present for them. As Jesus concludes this part of His message, He states that others will see your good works and then give praise to God. Just think, if I do not fulfill my role, the work of God will remain undone. Salt, 25 cents a pound. A flashlight battery, under $1. But how life-giving and life-saving they can be. This is what Jesus tells us we are and are to be. God bless you.